All right, guys, here we go. Second race of the night, the dirt big blocks at Cedar Lake. Out front on the pole, you're going to have Coy. Coy out there tonight looking beautiful in that 17 machine. On the outside of him, you got Chris Brown. Second row on the inside, you got Derek Sellers out of Alabama. On the outside of him, you got Chris Beavers out of Cleveland, Tennessee, racing for Flowers Motorsports. Third row on the inside, you got the 85 of Wyatt Walker. Beautiful paint scheme there. On the outside of him, you got the fastest Australian on iRacing. That's Chris Jones. Next row on the outside, we got Valentine. It's almost Valentine's for Valentine in that 26 machine. I'm sure he got that his whole life. On the inside of him, you got Jamie Kephart, that Chevy Power Balls Deep Machine 2K. Beautiful paint scheme on there, man. One of the nicest looking cars on the racetrack that we got. And last row, but not least, you got the 10 of John out there looking good in that red, white, and yellow. And we got the fan favorite, Cole Howard, out of Wisconsin in that 52. If you got the 52s, put them in the chat where they belong. All right, lights are off the pace car. You ready to go, Smolden?
I am ready. How about you?
Hey, I'm locked and loaded. I'm here all night. I don't know about you, buddy, but we're here.
We are here. We are at Cedar Lake. It's going to be an interesting night here, so I'm ready. The track is looking beautiful, by the way. Perfect.
Here we go. Green flag racing. Coy is your leader right now. They're packing him in behind him. Derek Sellers on the bottom side. Here comes Chris Brown working that bottom side. Wyatt Walker in the 85, currently in the 4 spot. Look at him come right at you. Love to see it. Here comes Chris Beavers working that high side. We're getting him looped around. Piled him up. Let's bring out the instant replay here and pull it up real quick. Just bring it back.
It's so easy to do, too. You're just pushing a little too hard on the bottom row like that, and it's not... You get wadded up. You got guys trying to make a little harder of a drive than what you're trying to set up for, and it's easy to do here. This is one of the hardest tracks on the
very
whole line.
easy to do here. Very easy to do here. So we're looking here. That looks to be some netcode. We're watching it right here. We're right on it. Boom. Look at that right here. We're watching it. We're watching it. Never made contact. Got a lot of netcode there. All right, we did review it. We're looking back at it. We got netcode on the track here. So line up where iRacing wants you. Let's go. All right. Put it up on the track. Yeah, you hate to see it, but that's going to be a thing. You know, we dial it in that close that we could see that netcode. No contact was made, anything like that. If it's a netcode deal, we'd leave it up to iRacing. So unfortunate, but hey, that's the way it's going to have to be. So now these guys will be starting single file here, Smolden. Is that going to change up anything?
I think it'll change up a little bit, but I think they'll be even faster because you don't have to waste a couple laps. Everyone just trying to get back up to that high line. So you'll see the guys that want to be down low versus the guys that want to run the high line here within a lap because they're already single file. So the guys that dive low on purpose weren't just forced there; they want to go down there. So I always love single file restarts. Makes the racing a lot more interesting.
All right, you heard it from the man himself. The lights are off the pace car. Coy's leading him around. He's waiting for that light to turn green. Remember, all starts and restarts are on green. Here we go. They knew what to do. Here comes Coy. There comes Chris Brown. Everybody else piling up in the back here. Chris Beavers in that 3 spot, and here comes Chris Jones out of Australia working his way out of the 4 spot. Jamie Kephart working that high side, but he got Derek Sellers back down there, down low, trying to find some momentum here after that earlier accident there. Jamie Kephart hard into the outside wall, but to keep it going here. What's going through these drivers' mind right now, Smolden?
At this point, they're just trying to figure out what their car is capable of doing and what this track is giving them, right? So, you just want a couple smooth, consistent laps to get your confidence under your belt. And, once you get settled in, it's always tough when you get a quick caution like that because you're not quite sure exactly where you're at in the race or where you stand with the rest of the competition. So once these guys get a few laps in them, you'll see the fast guys start making moves and they can start moving their way up to the front.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Coy right now ain't slowing down for nothing. He is your race leader. He's got Chris Brown right behind him and Chris Beavers and Chris Jones. Now Jamie Kephart bouncing back and forth. The 54 and the 2 into 33 wide coming to the flag there. Whoa, what a move from Jamie Kephart. Never let off. That's what I'm talking about. Jamie Kephart hard into the catch fence. His race is done. Jamie Kephart stuck into the catch fence. Wow, did you see that, Smolden?
I did. I hate to see it myself. Hopefully he's all right. I'm sure the paramedics will get him out of that car. Well, he is flat wadded up in that catch fence.
Yeah, it was going to be on Jamie Kephart. Got himself up into the catch fence and can't get out. First one of the night.
I mean, if he was good at skateboarding, that is what they call a 50-50 grind right there.
50-50 grind. Sounds like something at a strip club.
Doesn't sound bad either.
All right, here we go. That guy's waving that flag like he don't want to do it tomorrow. All right, Coy, your leader. And like I said, quick one there. Jamie Kephart didn't get into anybody else. Just got up in that catch fence. That's going to tear up a race car, eh?
The team's not going to be happy, right? But, it's part of racing. Unfortunately, accidents happen. He was into that wall a couple laps there, so I'm not sure if he was having some issues car-wise or just struggling himself with where the track state's at. So could be anything.
But in your eyes, being a dirt driver that you are, how do you feel this track is right now looking at it?
I think it's perfect right now. And it's not going to get too much more beat up than what it is right now. So I think as a dirt track, this is exactly what you want. This is where the fast guys and the guys that know how to run dirt really shine versus, just a tacky track that anybody can get around.
All right, here comes Coy. He's waiting for that green flag. Here we go, green flag. We're racing again here at Cedar Lake. Our third restart of the night. Coy out to the lead. Chris Brown right behind him. Everybody else piling in. Here we go. 3 wide again in the back. That's Chris Beavers and Chris Jones getting into it there. There's Derek Sellers on the high side. What happened? Why did he get in a closed pit? Did he get wrecked down in there? I'm assuming he got wrecked down in there is what I'm hoping. Right now,
I'm not too sure.
There's Coy. Coy back there. There comes Chris Brown. Chris Brown, Chris Beavers, Derek Sellers, Chris Jones. There's John back there. John in that 10 machine. Oh, man, there's Wyatt. Let's put some cameras on Wyatt here. You got a little incident there. Him and the 52 going at it here. You'd love to see the racing in the back here. Smolden, what do you got?
They're trying to push out back. Obviously, we know who our top 2 fast drivers are right now. Obviously, they're up front, but the rest of these guys, they are pushing hard. They want that 3rd spot. A podium here is makes you feel good. It makes you feel real good going into the next one as well. So it just shows you how much these guys want it. To go 3 wide this early in the race, or this part of the race, shows you that they need to get up there now, or they're never going to get up there.
Yeah, speaking of never, they got 6 laps to get it done. Coy, your leader right now. Chris Brown in that 2 spot. Here comes Beavers into 3s. Beavers is getting pressured by Derek Sellers. That guy is on a rail and everything. He races in that 30 machine. We'll see if he's going to be able to bring home another podium here tonight. But right now, the real race is with Chris Jones out of Australia. You got Wyatt Walker right there racing with him. Both drivers very quick, but here comes Wyatt in the 85. Let's see if he gets it wind up here and try to get around him on the high side. Chris Jones up there. Here comes the 85. This is what we're watching right here. Let's see if he's going to be able to make a move. Oh, I don't know if it's going to happen. He's taking a lot of speed. There it comes. Oh, the 85 underneath the 54. He's trying to find some speed there. Great battle right there, taking the bottom side. Looks like he's going to grab it. No, not going to happen. That's going to go to Chris Jones. Right there, still your race leader is Coy. Coy out there doing his thing. Chris Brown right behind him. Beavers in that 3 spot. Derek Sellers backed off the pressure a little bit here. We're coming into the final lap, Smolden.
Let's do this. While you're watching the 4 and 5 car, Coy got up in the wall, allowed Brown right up in there. It was interesting. I thought Brown might have had something for him, but it looks like Coy's going to be able to hold this one off and get the checkered flag here.
Yeah, here he comes. Final lap for Coy at Cedar Lake here in the big block division. Coy's just got to go a few more feet. He's going to win it here. Chris Brown back there in the 2 spot. Chris Brown not going to be able to find that speed. It's going to go to Coy into 17, Chris Brown into 2, and Chris Beavers rounding out your top 3.